Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel, IELTS by Neil. Today we are going to do one full reading exercise in which you get 40 questions and you get 60 minutes to do it. So let's begin our reading exercise and let's see what are the strategies and tips we have to use to get this done within the given time of 60 minutes. So I'm going to start now. So first is a question number 1 to 6, true, false, not given. So let's start with the question number 1, more children. Okay, so there's no mention of children, although they are talking about cycling here, but there's no mention of injury of children. So that is not given. Okay, next one. Children who are driven to school are more ready to learn than those who walk or cycle. Okay, have a look at this line here. This is giving us the answer of this question. Here it says active travel, arrive at school more alert and ready to learn. So active travel means traveling on foot or by bicycle. Because in the foot and bicycle, our body parts remains active. So this would be false, because it is contradicting. Okay, next question. Every year the council gathers information about travel to schools. So the keyword is council, information, schools. Let's have a look. So council is here. Okay, see, we collect data annually. We collect data annually means every year of the pupils go to school. Okay, so that is true. Next one. The council is disappointed with a small reduction in the number of cars taking children to school. Council. So council, disappointed could be the keyword. Reduction of cars. Okay. So if we read here, if we find anything related to the cars, okay, here it is, cars, we found it. We have been able to reduce the cars. Okay. and we are proud that we have been able to read. So they are not disappointed, they are proud actually. So that is false. All right, next one. The number of children in school has risen in recent years. So recent years, school number of children. Let's see. So this statement here, which is equivalent to taking approximately 175 cars off the road annually despite an increase in people's number. And this question is saying the number of children in schools has risen in recent years. So that is true. Moving on to the sixth one. Parents can get help with paying for their children to travel to school by public transport. So in the last paragraph we are reading here, contact to your school. So there's nowhere they're saying that, parents may get help with the paying their children for travel. So that will be not given. Okay, so this is done. Moving on to the next one. Which section contains the following information? So we have to find which paragraph of these have this information which is given in the questions. So let's start with question number 7. Examples of people who are likely to be particularly badly affected by flu. So examples, so we have to look for examples of people badly affected. Okay, there's no example here. It get passed on droplets. No. Symptoms can include no examples of people. Okay. D, vaccinations. Okay. If you are over 65 years old, this is an example of a person, of people, who are 65 years old, suffer from asthma, diabetes, or other conditions. You are considered at greater risk from flu, and application can be serious. Greater risk from flu. This is the one. So the correct answer is D. If you have a look in the rest of the paragraph, there's no example given related to the humans. Yeah. Okay, next one. How to get a vaccination if you choose to pay for it. Vaccination, pay for it. Okay. So there was no vaccination mentioned in this one until here. Let's say if you're eligible for free vac. Okay, if you're not eligible for free vaccination, means if you're not eligible for free, it means you have to pay. You can still protect yourself, those around you, from flu by getting a vaccination local pharmacy. Not a free. Not eligible for a free. Okay, so it's E. Okay, why new vaccines becomes unavailable. Next one. New vaccines. Sorry, it's available, not unavailable. Why new vaccines become available. Okay, I'll read from here. Vaccines are developed to protect against the predicted strains each year. Means each year the strains are changing, so vaccines are developed and new vaccines are being produced to fight the latest flu. So the correct answer for number 9 would be I. How long a vaccine remains effective? And vaccine. Okay, this is on. Effectiveness of vaccine, can you find here? No. Effectiveness of vaccine, no. This protection lasts about a year. So this paragraph is telling us about the effectiveness of vaccine. So F is the correct answer. Reference to possibility of catching a different type of, so it's a reference. They're talking about some reference and possibility, different type of flu from the ones in the vaccine. Vaccines are being talked in these paragraphs. Not containing flu vaccine. A potent strain or flu circulating, so there is small chance you could catch a strain of flu not contained in flu vaccine. Small chance means possibility from the one in the vaccine, contained in the vaccine. So number H. Categories of people who do not have to pay for vaccine. Do not have to pay means free. We talked about something that is not eligible for free. Oh, free flu vaccination. There you go. So if you fall any one of these at-risk groups, okay. So if you fall into one of these at-risk groups, are pregnant or a carer, you are eligible for free flu vaccination. That is number D here. 13. Information about a vaccine consists of. consist of. Flu vaccination contains. Consist of means what are the contents of vaccination. So it says flu vaccination contains inactivated killed virus strains, so it can't give you the flu. Okay, so G is the correct answer. Signs that you might have flu. They are talking about vaccination. Flu is somewhere here. Okay, symptoms. Symptoms mean signs. Signs of flu. So these are all the signs of flu or symptoms of flu. So it's C. Okay, next one. We have to find no more than 2 words in this one. Practicing your presentation on a dash or a family member is helpful. Practicing, okay. For example, go through your presentation in front of colleague or relative. Relative is a family member, we can say. Colleague, okay. Colleague or relative. Or family member, okay. Colleague. Make sure the spellings are always correct. Otherwise, you will lose the score. Be prepared for a problem such as, so they're talking about some problem here. Familiarize yourself means be prepared, okay, with equipment before. Equipment is not a problem, so we cannot say that. Have a backup mind, should be unexpected. Power cut. Power cut is a problem. So correct answer for this one would be power cut. Okay, next one. One way to overcome pre-presentation nerves is to make your something we don't know less rapid. Less rapid. To overcome nerves. Should be dealing with presentation nervousness. Concentrate on your breathing. Slow it right down, and this will relax. And here they are saying make your something less rapid, means slow it down. So the correct one would be breathing. All right, next one. Is it acceptable to do something called dash to at the start of presentation? Start of presentation to reassure you. Acceptable. referred as a displacement activity. Something called as or referred as, same thing. So displacement activity. Your presentation should be like a dash with the people who have come to hear you. Should be like, your presentation should be like with the people who have come to hear you. Think of your presentation as a conversation with your audience. So your presentation should look like a conversation with the people, means with the audience who have come to hear you. They may not have actually anything. All right, so conversation. Check constantly for dash to the points you're making. Okay, keep looking. Constantly checking. Keep looking for reactions to your ideas and respond to them. Check constantly for the points you're making. For reaction to the points you're making. Make sure you use plenty of dash to communicate your message effectively. Make sure you use plenty of. Effective presentations are full of examples. Full of means plenty of. Yep, even if you read the further lines, it's clearly telling us that's full of examples. So the correct one here would be examples. To keep the presentation short, use things like dash to provide extra detail. Try another medium for this, handouts. So correct one would be handout. Okay, so no more than 2 words. See, I have not written any more than 2 words. It's only one or two, not more than two. Moving to this one, choose one word only. Now we have to choose just one word. So getting a job in journalism, given relevant experience, this. Apply for temporary. So write for the school magazine once you've done. Start requesting internships in the newspaper of the area. Newspaper in the area means local newspapers. Okay, so the first answer would be internship. And acquire the extra dash you'll need. So here, with the money, they'll teach you the skills that every 21st century has to have. Has to have, acquire the skills. Skills. Build up a set of their in a portfolio, displaying ability has progressed over time. Okay, so build up a set of this in a portfolio displaying how your writing ability have progressed over the time. How your writing ability have progressed over the time. So they are called cuttings. Take a time to do detailed dash first before applying for a post with a paper. Take a time but it's surprising how many would be journalists to do little or none. Yeah, so here would be once you decide to apply, make sure your CV is short, makes sense, and is without dash of any kind. CV is short. Where they're talking about CV, there you go. Okay, here errors. Absolutely no spelling or typing errors. But just because it's one word, so we cannot say spelling or no spelling or typing. So error will fit here. Okay, next one. Oh, that was the last. Okay, list of headings. Ah, this is my favorite. Section A, 28 question. Okay, so you have to read this paragraph here and then find the information. Okay, so what I have to do, I'm just gonna read this whole paragraph, okay, and I'll just try to understand what the writer is trying to say. For example, I'll read the first 3 lines first, and then I'll understand the meaning. Then I'll read the next 3 lines, then understand the meaning, then the next three, and after that, I'll combine all the ideas and see what is the one idea that is coming out. So they're talking about some help which are being provided to the customers. Okay, and so it's a process. This involves identifying customers who might need help, greeting them. So they are providing help to the customers who only need help, not to everyone. Okay, let's have a look at the headings. Why parents choose a career in supermarkets? No. Preparing for customer? No. This is demonstrating the benefit of accurate forecasting. No. Keeping running? No. Making sure items are sold? No. Notice when customers need us. They are checking here. This involves identifying, see, the customers who might need help. Okay. Next one. How do staff feel personal? No. Okay. So the correct one here would be 8. Okay, 29 section B, how anyone can be friendly with enthusiast. Monday to Saturday. Parents have to be at 6 a.m. to make sure it's clean, safe, locked. Okay. So they're talking about some cleaning and opening of the shop from 7 a.m. from Monday to Saturday and 6 a.m. And they're cleaning, stocking, safe. Okay. And they're talking about 20 people working. Okay. Why choose? Nah, they're not talking about career. Preparing for customer to arrive. This could be the one because they're cleaning up in the morning so that customer can arrive. Okay, but still we are not sure because we're gonna go through remaining headings. Helping staff to develop, demonstrating. Okay, so there's no more suitable than this. So the correct answer would be number 2. 30C. Paris has worked in supermarkets since this weekly salary. So Paris has worked in supermarket weekly salary. So they're actually talking about the Paris, how he worked, started work, and then he moved on his career. Okay, why Paris choose the career in supermarkets? They're talking about the career, but they did not talk about why he chose that career. Number 2 is already taken. Helping staff to develop now. Demonstrating this. Man, best. Okay, Paris choose early career because see, in 1982, Paris started working in supermarkets, so they're talking since then. So early career would be the correct answer. C. Okay, D. Question number 31, D. Despite the disappointing start, career went. In charge, launching new store and heading up a concept store. Concept store. Okay, new store. Okay, all Morrison managers. Okay, when the whole country spent 3 days. New concept. Okay. Okay, so they're talking about some new concept here. Ideas of preparing pizza. Okay, let's have a look at the headings. No, already taken. Different way. This could be new concept is a different way. Let's put this aside. The benefit of okay. I think this is the most suitable one. Number 4. 32. 32 is E. Okay. Although he oversees a store with a large turnover, there is only practical. There's exams. So he's talking about some quality. Okay, this could be because he was checking the quality, so the products are good enough or not. I could relate to this one. That is the most relatable. Okay, so should be number 7. 33 F. So there's talking something about selling here. Method of ordering done manually rather than computer department heads knew exactly how much they have sold. Okay, so department knows exactly how much they have sold, then how much they're likely to sell the next. Okay, based on the sales record. Influences such as weather. Okay. Okay, accurate forecasting because forecasting is being done here, see? They know how to sell, and then based on the net sales record, they can predict. Okay, so 33, 34, G. Person in charge of 1,000. Okay, so clearly this paragraph is telling that how Paris was in charge of 1,000 man hours, and how he was actually helping people. So I saw something here, helping staff. This should be the one. Let's read the remaining ones. No, yeah, number 3. 35 last. So H, okay. His favorite department is fish. Okay. But it's done. Departments can we have to do so much that there could be something wrong with every single law, so you minimize those things. Okay, so we have to minimize the wrong things, shrink them into perspective. All the job purposes does. Okay, so why purchase two supermarkets in the career? No, there's no careers. It's done, 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 done. That's done. Keeping everything running as smoothly as possible. Okay, so making the mistakes minimums. Yeah, that's the one. All right. Now, true false not given. Paris encourages staff to offer help to all customers. To all customers. Okay. So help was given here. Customer who might need help. So that is straight away false because it's not for all customers. It's for the customers who need help. It's false. Paris is sometimes worried that customers will arrive before the store is ready for them. Before the store. So it's really easy now to do the true false not given because we have already read all the paragraphs. So it's gonna be like really time saving. Paris is somewhere okay before the customer will arrive. So it was somewhere here. He is actually getting ready shop before the customers arrive. Yep. He thinks they're never going to be ready. He was worried, yes. So that is a true. hmm When Paris became a store manager, he knew he was going to close. He knew the store was going to close. So here they are talking the store manager. But they were nowhere mentioned that the store is going to close or he knew or something like that. Not given. So they're talking about produce thrown away means waste. Waste for somewhere here. Okay, there you go. Was scrapped. Mm, it's marked down, but the actual was 400 scrapped. So that is false. Paris was surprised how many staff asked about the talent day. Okay. Staff. So here they're talking about the staff of the Paris. Paris was surprised. Okay. If you have a look in this paragraph here, we do find the information about the talent day, but it doesn't mention about the Paris being surprised.